and it's the GTR R34.
Hey guys, Joss here. So today we're looking at something a little different, guys. I've been mentioning that I want to get more and more into drifting, and today we're looking at my MST 2.5. It's the ready to run with the killer body R34. This is the pre-painted, pre-done edition blue. If you guys been following the channel, you've seen this body before. We did a video with the Valero AK787, which is pretty cool. But I've been wanting to kind of switch things up a little bit. If you follow my TikTok, I've been doing a lot of drifting videos and kind of cinematic kind of night drive videos. I really do enjoy that. So I want to work on this killer body today here, guys. I haven't seen too many videos of anybody really putting work into them. I do have a clear one as well, which I'm going to do up. This is going to be a midnight purple. Before we get into any of that, I really do want to do a photo shoot with this blue one. So there's a couple modifications that I want to do to it, you know, to do that photo shoot. So I'm going to bring you guys along, kind of behind the scenes, and just kind of show you what we're going to do to this car to get ready for that photo shoot. Alright guys, now I just realized that I never released the video of the unboxing of the ready to run MST 2.5. This originally came with the BMW body. The body had some defects and stuff like that. You know, wasn't really that exciting of a video. If you guys want me to post it, let me know in the comments. But basically, this is just your standard ready to run chassis. These are 3D printed. I forget where I got the file for this. Maybe Night Customs. But yeah, these are just kind of mounted up on the side here, just under the battery tray there. But other than that, this is all stock, of course, with the magnet mounts and whatnot. But pretty good little machine. I do want to upgrade the motor, get some more speed out of it. But as far as this car goes, there's a couple things that I want to change. All right, now this is a great looking body, obviously, so it does need lights. So I picked up this Yeah Racing. It's called the Dark Drifter Light Kit. So we're gonna throw that in. The other thing is, you can see there, that's just a sticker. So I did 3D print this intercooler, as well as, look at this, guys. A Nismo stencil that's going to go on there. And I did up a R32 a little while ago. You can see there, it's spray painted on there. Looks pretty sick. I did this one up for a drift meet there a few weeks ago. It's a pretty cool car. My only regret is the tint was a little bit dark. But yeah, really happy with that. So I want to carry that over to the R34, as well as pick this up at a dollar store. This is for office files, as you can see, but this is really good mesh, guys. So we're gonna cut out the grill here. We might save the GTR and glue that on after. We're gonna cut out here, as well as here, and the intercooler. We gotta do magnets. I don't have any magnet mounts on the body. Pick this up as well. This is just like a carbon fiber tape. So we may look at putting carbon on the hood, not sure yet. As well as some TS71 smoke. I don't want to smoke all the windows, probably just the rear one here and the back. So just the sides. Keep the sides clear in the front. I would love to find a file for a dashboard. Just looks a little bit plain in there. As well as I did get a Cricket Explorer 3 for Christmas. So I'm gonna look at putting like a Nismo decal on the roof or on the windshield. Possibly something along the side as well, I don't know yet. But this body is basically just going to be my test body for when we do the clear, which I said was going to be a midnight purple. So I did pick up Spaz sticks. This is the orange, purple, teal. And it does have a nice kind of midnight purple color to it. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to start with is getting our stencil taped on. Of course, we got to cover the O because we're going to paint the black first, and then once the black is painted, we'll cover that and then uncover the red. So that's going to be the first thing, as well as spray the rear windows here and the rear window for the smoke window tint. That's going to be kind of the first step, and then we can do the lighting and all that stuff after. Guys, so we did have a little bit of an issue with the paint, so unfortunately it did go a little bit darker than I wanted, but that's going to be fine anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this masking off here. Alright guys, so in addition to the carbon fiber, we also painted the spoiler mounts black. I think that's going to look a little better, a little more detail. So I'm going to go ahead and get this back on there, and then we'll move on to the front. All right, it's looking pretty sweet there, guys. So we got our intercooler all painted and everything looks really good. So next thing, we're gonna cut all this out here, guys. Probably gonna do a mix of things, either kind of with the Dremel. I might put a big slit across here and then clean up the edges with an X-Acto knife. Sometimes I've heated up the knife just to make it cut a little bit better. Of course, in here as well. So I'm gonna get started on that. That's gonna be kind of the next thing. All right, so we got the first part out. It's a little bit rough, but that's okay. We can clean all that up there. And I'm just gonna grab our intercooler so you guys can see it. It's gonna fit in like that. So it should look pretty nice, guys. All right, guys, starting to look really good. You can see we got the intercooler on there now and everything. We're just getting ready to set the magnets. Everybody does it a little bit different, but basically I'm just going to put a little duct tape on the body to protect it, and just kind of shoe glue the magnets in place. So that's going to be the next thing, and then we'll move on to the light kit. All right, so just moving on to the light kit there, guys. We'll start with the controller. I'm going to stick that on kind of right here in the back. Now these windows are blacked out, so I'm not really worried about the wire, and I'm just going to use a cheap little hot glue gun for the lights, as these lights might not stay in this car. Alright guys, so I was able to use these little LED stoppers. This is from like a TTO2 kit that I had, so I was able to mount the LEDs in there, no problem. What I'm going to do is just kind of tack a little hot glue just to kind of keep these out of the way of the magnets, and that's probably going to be that. Not going to go too crazy. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for the lights. This one here you can put in if you want the lights to flash. So I did that with the orange, the amber, and then this is a little button here you can change through the different modes. So that's kind of cool. Alright, now guys, one thing that's always drove me nuts about this car was they have the dual exhaust here and they have the opening and there's nothing there. Just kind of don't know why, but we're gonna borrow the muffler or the exhaust from my clear one. I do it, like I said, I have a clear body set, so we're gonna borrow that and install it in there just to kind of complete the look. Trying to figure out if I want to do a carbon hood or not. The stuff is pretty cool. It's very thin as well, so I think it would look cool. But I think for this car, where it's the Bayside blue, I think I just want to keep it classic. Like I said, one thing I did want to do is I told you guys I had a Cricut machine, so I just want to measure out. I want to put a Nismo decal on the window here, so we're probably going to go about say probably about 10 centimeters by probably by 1. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm just getting it lined up here on the Cricut machine. Looking at about 10 centimeters by 1. Still kind of new at this, but I'm probably going to print it twice, once in black and once in red. So we can have the NISM in black and the O red. I'm not sure if I want to do white or black, so I'm going to try black, and if that doesn't look good, we'll try printing it again in white. Alright guys, so we got our decal there. It might be a little bit big, but I don't know, I think it looks alright. So now we're just going to go ahead and remove the backing paper and just kind of rub the decal in place. So that's going to be kind of the last thing. All right, and there it is, guys. Looks pretty sweet. So we got the intercooler with the Nismo stencil on there. We got the mesh in the grill. We got our Nismo decal on the top here. Our rear tinted windows kind of hides the chassis. Carbon on our spoiler there. We got the double dual exhaust. Looks a lot better. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. But if you like this content, definitely stay tuned. Like I said, I do have a clear killer body we're going to do in a midnight purple. I've got an S15 here that I need to finish, a Pandora body, as well as a little key drift truck we're going to do up. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Lots more coming. And yeah, just like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.